Hi, it's Tim here at Matchbox Customs and Restos, and today I'm going to start doing the detailing stuff on this 67 GTO. This was a re-release, and I believe this is a Spectra Flame paint job that's on it. It used to have white stripes that went down both sides of it, and I've already removed the white stripes. I got some little bit of detailing. I got to take the rest of the stripes out of the door on the left side like I did on the right. It's got a metal base on it, and you can see I've already had it apart. There's screws in there, but I'm going to do the metal polish on the bumpers, the side chrome, and I'm going to do the chrome around the windshield and the vent window, the windshield wipers, do the detailing in the grill, the tail lights. I'm going to do the back here in black like a lot of the GTOs were back then. You know, the reverse lights, so on and so forth. So let's start getting it apart. These are the wheels I'm going to use. I'm going to put a set of these on there. Directionals that came from the Hollywood pack. Greenlight Hollywood pack. And that'll give it a better look. I'm sorry, I'm getting my arm in front of the camera again. Like I've always said, when you do these, take these Hollywood packs apart, or Greenlight wheel packs apart, always keep these. Good place to put parts at. So you see it comes apart real easy. I believe I took the black interior out of a different Hot Wheels GTO. I don't quite remember, but I think it had a white interior to begin with. And as you can see, here's the body all by itself. And that's Spectra Flame paint. If that's what it is, I'm not really sure. It looks like it. It's just beautiful, especially without the stripes on it. So let me take these wheels out. And we're going to start out with, I think 800 is what I really want. And just taking, smooth out the sides here. I always use these sanding sticks because it's a lot easier. You're able to keep straight, you're able to keep flat. And then it makes it real smooth when you move up to 1,000 and all the way up to, I go to 12 to 15,000 on these things. Just so this way it gets a real nice mirror shine. As you can see, it's nice and smoothed out now. Here's 1,000. As you can see, it's getting nice and smooth, starting to shine. So we'll move up to 2,000 as soon as I find it. There's 2,000. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button for you ones that haven't, and make sure you hit that bell. This is coming up pretty soon. I've got videos started on it. this was a mess when I got it. You'll want to see that once it's done. There's a little ding right here. Let me see if I can smooth that out a little bit. Might be a little bit of a mess. As you can see, it's getting shinier and shinier. So let's move up to, let's say, as soon as I find what I'm looking for, I'm sorry guys, so let's go up 3600. Now you can buy these sanding sticks anywhere. You can buy them on Amazon, you can buy them on eBay, and they come from like 80 grit all the way up to 12,000 grit. If you want 15,000 grit, you're going to have to buy it in sandpaper form. Now you see there, you take a look at the edges here, how the back chrome here is not done, and it's just, you know, rough looking, where this is nice and shiny. So let's go to 6,000. Is that where I was at? No, 3,600, so we'll go 6,000. Look at that smoothness there. Look at that. Is that not nice or what? And we'll go up to, as soon as I can find it. This is 12,000. And this is how you polish out without even using polish. And I got some 15,000 grit down here, as soon as I can find it. This is 15,000 grit. And it'll shine it even further. Now, put the body on it just this way you can kind of see the contrast of it, but there it is. That not nice or what? So let me get the rest of the trim done on here and the bumpers and stuff, and we'll come back and I'll show you the results of all the metal being shined. Before we put this 67 convertible back together, let's talk a little bit about the history of the GTO, specifically the 66, 67. You look at the 66 and 67, the easiest way to tell the two apart, because they look so much alike, is to look at the grill. The 66 had two separate plastic grills, whereas in 67 it looked like it had a connecting grill because of the chrome trim that went in between the grill. Went over the top, looped down underneath of the center, and back up a loop over the top of the other grill. Plus it had a like a wire mesh grill in it. The other way to tell a 66 and 67, if you opened the hood and found out there was a 389 underneath the hood of a 66, because 66, the 389 was the last motor option. So if you open the hood and seen 389 with a tri-power on it, three carburetors, then you're looking at a 66, unless somebody transplanted the 389 into a 67. Your options, you know, you had automatic or 4-speed, and who wanted an automatic in a hot car like a GTO? In 1967, the only option for the GTO was 400, and 400 was the first year for Pontiac to have the 400. It also went into the bigger cars like the Catalina and the Bonneville, Grand Prix, stuff like that. But that was the main option for the GTO. There were 3 different horsepower options, but that's what you ended up with per 67. So if you open the hood and you find the 400, it's definitely a 67, unless, like I said before, it would be a 400 that somebody dropped in a 66. But if it's a factory bone stock original car, if it's a 66, it'll have a 389. If it's a 67, it'll have a 400. That was the 2 ways to tell the GTO for the 66, 67 GTOs apart. Now, here's a trivia question. Pontiac, did they ever make a big block? Now stay tuned to the end of the video and I will tell you what the answer is. Okay, so let's put this GTO back together. There's the wheels I'm using. They're the directionals from the Greenlight Hollywood pack that goes to the 67 Impala from Supernatural. So I'm putting those on there, and if you notice what Hot Wheels had done, they didn't crimp these down, so I'm going to leave it just like that anyways. I did have to take and file these down a little bit, and on the interior, so this way it would actually fit onto the car well. So let's get the windshield in there. All the chrome is done. Tail lights, tail panel, grills all detailed, turn signals, so on and so forth. Let's see if we can get this put back together without too much of a hassle. Let me put the interior in. Put the interior in, then we'll flip the body over onto alright, let's do this. We'll get it like that. We'll put the wheels onto there. There we go. Alright, let me find the screwdriver. We'll put the screws in. This car come out excuse me, come out really good, better than I thought it was going to. I did a little interior detailing, which I never get to do on any of these, but it seemed to have a couple of details I could actually make work really good. So there it is, all the chrome polished up. I got to do the steering wheel, the console block, the shifter, and the pedals, but everything is done. This is a good looking car. So even the windshield got the chrome done, the windshield wipers. So anyways, now to the trivia question. Did Pontiac made a big block? If you answered yes, you are totally wrong. There was never a Pontiac big block motor. Big cubic inch, yes. You had your 350, 389, 400, 421, 428, 455. You know, big displacement, but there was never a big block motor. You could strip them motors down to their bare blocks, set them side by side, and you'd never tell the difference between any of them until you looked at the numbers on them. So, anyways, that's your trivia question. And I hope you guys liked the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you liked the 67 convertible. And if you liked it, you know what to do. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't. Share. Make sure you hit that bell so we can see the rest, any other car I'm going to put up on here. And we'll catch you on the next video. Thanks.